Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. In the last few days we have been looking at BTC, ETH, the S&P 500, the dollar index more on a macro level. I can keep repeating those macro levels, but it will just take time before we get there. So I thought it wouldn't be fun for now to look at the range where we are right now for BTC and show you what I am looking at the chart for day trades. If you like the content, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Now without further ado, we are going to dive in. This is BTC USD on the 15 minute, so it's a relatively small time frame, but like I said, I'm using this to determine possible trades on a daily level. So what kind of trades can I take during the day? And sometimes you need to be really patient for that before you have all your signals. I already drew in a couple of lines. One of them is here, the Monday low, that was this wick right here. And then we have another wick underneath us, but that was put in on Sunday. And a lot of people or traders are usually looking at a wick to take out the Monday low or to take out the weekend. Well, last night we also had a bit of a dump, but at a few dollars we missed that weekend low. So this one put in on Sunday is still our lowest point, but we now kind of swept that Monday low and then we bounce off to the upside. You can also see that I have a volume profile, so you can see where the value area low, the high and the point of control is. The white line through my screen, that is the VWAP. Here on top you see the weekend high, that is at 23,349. It's a few dollars difference on the Bybit chart, but this is then Binance. So what are trades that I'm looking out for? Well, we are at the bottom of the range, so you would be naturally then looking for long trades and not for short trades. Excuse me. One of them that actually is nice, but that I didn't take because it was in the middle of the night for me, was during this dump. You can see that the price is making a lower low, and here the momentum wave is making a higher low. So you have a bullish divergence here on the 15 minute and also showed up on the 12 minute, the 6 minute, the 5 minutes. So that was actually a very nice trade to take. If you caught the bottom, then you had a move of approximately 2%. So far, not really a textbook retracement where you see a move up right away and move down to then make a higher low, something like the golden Parker, the 78.6, and then to move higher. So it could be that this, what we are creating right now, is our higher low before we are going higher. If this thing starts dumping down even further or faster, then I would be looking out to maybe again, or at least to take then this bullish divergence if it happens. If we then also take out the weekend low, so far I have to say the bounce is quite weak because it takes quite a lot of time to only quote unquote move 2%. And you can see also right now we are underneath the VWAP and underneath the value area low. So too long right now in this very instant would be kind of weird because you're longing into resistance. But to take this long of this green candle right here, that will make sense because we're bouncing off. So at that time support is support and then we are going higher. That was actually a very small move, approximately 0.5%, but just that you kind of get the general idea. What I am actually more looking out for is not really this dump down and then to long it, but is to maybe take a short from this golden pocket or the 78.6. And remind you again, we are on the 15 minutes, so it is a relatively small time frame, but you can see that we just front run that golden pocket. So actually I was hoping that we would do something like this and then have also a bullish divergence here on a bearish divergence, excuse me, a bearish divergence on the momentum wave and the price, probably then on the 12 minute and down, or the 15 minute and down, and then to trade the short trade, but so far that has not played out yet. Let me quickly look where we are right now on this level. I think for Bybit we just hit the golden pocket, and we also are now hitting the golden pocket for this Binance chart. Nice bounce, but again, like I said, this is a value area low and VWAP, so I would not enter a long right now. I would maybe first wait until the price is above these two resistance, and that also shows that support again, and then to maybe long to the upside, and then you could say yes, it took a very long time and it's pretty weak, but we're having a bounce, a retest, a higher low, and then we are going more to the upside. Another one actually that I didn't show right away is which one's also very nice to take as a short, is maybe the 78.6, because this one lines up with the point of control of this range. Other than that, actually I really want to see something much higher. You could say, you know what, I'm waiting for the price to move back up to the range, take out all of these highs right here, so grab the liquidity, and then going lower again. That will be nice, but the real gem is actually taking out this 23,350, that weekend high, to really take out all the liquidity and then to maybe reverse to the downside. But of course here you need to see something like an SFP or a bearish divergence, if else do not preset those trades, because we can just suddenly bust through and then pump higher to, I don't know, 24, 25. And if you then already have an order here because you think I'm gonna put a short right away at the highs of the range, then you might get liquidated. I mean, let's be honest, this was also just stair-stepping higher and higher in the last week or two. And I know a few traders who set some preset orders here on all of these levels, and they got absolutely liquidated every time because they were kind of guessing the top. You want to only do that when you have your clear confirmations, so just be careful with that. One other thing that I'm noticing here on the 1 hour, what could be nice as well, if we are going lower, that we're also creating maybe a bullish divergence here, a momentum wave, but you actually want to see that money flow then a little bit curve more to the upside. If so, and let's say we are going all the way back to the top of the range, then on the 4 hour I would be looking out to take out this high, kind of then fail it, go lower, and that this then something does something like this, where you also then have a bearish divergence, and then the money flow needs to stay down. It cannot suddenly move up extremely, because that is just dangerous. This money flow can just hit the zero line before we are pumping higher, so be careful. The market structure is still very much bullish, so don't forget, you can zoom in on the smaller time frames, but don't forget the bigger time frames, because they will waltz over the smaller time frames. So again, point of control, which also lined up with 78.6, maybe to take out this high and then to short it if you have something like a SFP or bearish divergence on this level. The real gem, of course, is the high here at 23,350, same confirmations, and then the low, we just hit the golden pocket, or dump down even further and then take out these lows again and then go higher. But also here, of course, you want to see your confirmations. All in all, it is very much tradable, because let's say from this wick all the way to the top here, the value area high is already 3%, but let's say you're only trading from value area low to value area high, then you're also taking 2%. So it is definitely tradable, but you need to be a little bit on top and have a tight stop loss for your trading. That will be it for now. If you like these more zoomed in kind of sessions and what I'm telling you, of what I'm showing you where I'm looking at during the day, then please let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are also in the description. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.